After just one season back in Kamloops, Mark Ferner is leaving the Blazers. Today, the team announcing he's taking a job closer to home. Ferner is returning to the Vernon Vipers as the head coach and general manager, a position he held for 4 seasons, leading the Vipers to 2 straight RBC Cup championships before jumping to the Western Hockey League with the Everett Silvertips. Now the Blazers, 2 games into their new season, are looking for a sidekick for Don Hay. As the players get back on the ice at the ISC after a weekend split, they're practicing without a familiar face. Mark Ferner is no longer here. After just a season behind the bench as the Blazers' associate coach, Ferner's heading back home to Vernon.
I want to be a coach, and I know I wasn't going to coach in Kamloops. So, with this opportunity that came up, and me having a home there, and it just made sense right now.
A move to the Vipers has been a distinct possibility ever since head coach and GM Jason Williamson resigned before the start of the BCHL season. Once that news came out, Ferner and Blazers GM Craig Bonner began discussing the possibility of taking that job in Vernon.
It's something we kind of got heads up a week ago about, and it's an opportunity for him to go home. I mean, Vernon's been his home here for the last 10, 12 years. He has a home there, and his family's there, and it's an opportunity for him to go be a head coach and general manager again. That it was something that he felt he couldn't turn down at this point.
Ferner goes to Vernon after spending the past 3 years in the Western Hockey League, including a head coaching stint in Everett. He returns to a place where he had tremendous success, 3 straight RBC Cup final appearances, including back-to-back championships in 2009-2010.
Certainly, we did have some success, and that was, I guess, three or 4 years ago. It's a unique situation, not only for myself, but I'm sure for the players too, under the circumstances that a new coach is coming in after 2 games.
Now Kamloops turns its focus to finding a replacement. The team says they have candidates in mind. One could be former Blazer Mike Needham, who heads up the Okanagan Hockey Academy in Penticton, but is also the team's skills and development coach. Not to mention his son is the team captain.
Mike's a heck of a coach, and he's done a great job with the OHA team in Penticton, and obviously has a vested interest here. I don't know. I haven't talked to Mike, and I'm not sure where his interest level would be at. And like I say, I anticipate some good people coming up today and tomorrow.
Mark Ferner was on the bench during opening weekend as the Blazers dropped the puck on their 34th season in the Western Hockey League. But despite a convincing 6-3 win against Victoria to open the season Friday night, it was a different story Saturday in Kelowna as Kamloops was shelled 6-1 against the Rockets.
We were very happy with our play on Friday night. I thought we came out and we did a real good job in front of the home crowd in the season opener. A little bit disappointing against Kelowna. Kelowna played very well. I didn't think we had enough pushback in our game. So something that we'll be working on this week at practice is pushing our compete level up and trying to stay longer in battles.
Over to the Kootenay Junior League after an up-and-down opening weekend and a loss on the road in Sicamous last Wednesday. The Kamloops Storm continued their mini three-game road trip over the weekend in Nelson and Spokane, needing overtime in both games. Saturday night, the Storm got out of Nelson with a 5-4 OT win. Addison Bazian with his second of the game got the game winner in that one. Then on Sunday in Spokane, they came away with a 4-3 win in overtime to wrap up the trip. The Storm are back at home this weekend for games Friday and Saturday night at MacArthur Island. With a playoff spot already wrapped up, the goal now for the Kamloops Broncos is a home playoff game, a goal that seemed like a mere fantasy at the beginning of the season, But here we are in the straight stretch towards the playoffs, and the Broncos are a couple wins away from actually doing it. Broncos back at home Saturday night, hosting the winless Valley Huskers. Visitors aggressive early. They go for it on 3rd down. Dylan LaPrairie over the middle to Chris McQuaig, who rumbles it down to the 12. Next play, Valley cashes in. Benedict Muhima gets the ball, gets outside, and he's going to get into the end zone. Huskers would miss the convert 6-1. Then it's Muhima again, finds a crease, gets into the second level, and more. Muhima's running wild on the Broncos D. Taken down at the 5-yard line, a horse collar tackle sets up Valley at the 1. And on the next play, RJ Bagg into the game on short yardage. He sneaks it in. It's 12-4 for Valley. But Kamloops' offense finally gets it going. On their next series, they nickel and dime their way down the field. Then it's Steve Schuweiler to Devin Chincha. 2-point convert fails. 12-10 for the Huskers. And they're not done before halftime. The Broncos unleashing their air attack. 4 straight pass completions, including this great catch by Rudy Uhl. Then it's Schuweiler over the middle to Jesse Neufeld for the score. Kamloops go into the break up 20-12. In the second half, Valley trying to get back in it, and they go for Pater LaPrairie to Felix, who makes a terrific catch. But the touchdown is called back on a holding penalty. On the same drive, Huskers get it to the 1. They have 3 cracks, but on third down, Cody Perret fumbles the snap. Valley go away with nothing. 23-12 Kamloops after 3. Broncos letting Valley hang in to the game into the fourth quarter, but another missed opportunity. Here, Kellen Pools drops a touchdown right at the goal line. And then the Huskers again shoot themselves in the foot on the next series. They get inside the 10. The pocket breaks down. LaPrairie takes it but fumbles the ball. The Broncos hang on to win it 23-14 over Valley. With that win Saturday, the Broncos are now 6-2 on the season, and with the VI Raiders losing to Langley on the weekend, Kamloops has locked up third place in the BCFC. They're tied with the Langley Rams in that second spot, which would secure a home playoff game, but the Rams have the tiebreaker, having beaten the Broncos 70-24 in August. The Raiders come into town on Saturday battling for their playoff lives, just 2 points ahead of West Shore.
In the Den with the TRU Wolfpack.
TRU soccer teams were back at Hillside Stadium this weekend for another doubleheader, both going for their first wins in CIS. The men already have a point in the standings after a draw against Trinity Western on opening weekend. The women, meanwhile, looking for their first point, coming off a disappointing 2-1 result against Fraser Valley last Saturday, followed up by a 4-0 loss against UBC Friday night. The women facing the UVic Vikes on Saturday afternoon. They get behind 1-0 in the first half. A great chance there. It's cleared off the line. Then the Pack almost get a break. It's Olivia Rasmussen to Jadine Radu, but it's offside. In the end, TRU just can't penetrate the Vikes D and drop a 1-0 decision.
I mean, I would love to have seen them shoot a little bit quicker when we hit 25 yards and in. We wanted to take an extra touch, and that allowed Vikes to come at us and close us down on that.
Wolfpack men also facing the Vikes Saturday after a 3-0 loss to UBC on Friday. It's UVic opening the scoring 6 minutes in. It's Cameron Stokes with the goal to make it 1-0. TRU did get some quality chances in the first half, but they can't beat Vikes keeper Noah Pawlowski. But after some pressure on UVic, the visitor strikes Stokes again, a rocket into the top corner, and the Vikes come to Hillside and blank the Wolfpack 4-0.
We made some silly mistakes. I think overall it probably was our worst game of the year so far, like as a collective. Having said that, you know, we still had glimpses and we still did some good things, and we made some silly mistakes and it cost us.
It's fun, affordable family entertainment. Wolfpack season's tickets are on sale now. Check out the Wolfpack website for schedule, scores, and news. Organized school groups can join the Junior Wolf Club and get in free. Community teams or groups can watch the games for a small fee. Back the Pack at TRU. In the Den with the TRU Wolfpack. Enjoy great sporting events at affordable family prices. Check out gowolfpack.tru.ca for details.
If you have a comment or story idea for sports, contact us at sports@cfjctv.com. I can be followed on Twitter @ClassN87, and you can get sports on demand at cfjctv.com.